Welcome to Daryl's Beekeeping Videos. I'm a master beekeeper, and this video is about the skills and goals you need to do in your third and fourth year of beekeeping. This will be a short video because I've already talked about in my beekeeping skills needed in the second year. Most of that's going to apply in your third and fourth year. The major difference between your third and fourth year is in your third year, you're prepping for your Master Beekeeper exam. If you are going through the Master Beekeeping program, I highly encourage you to do it. And in your third year, maybe even as early as your second year, I highly encourage beekeepers to go out and teach, to take your knowledge and pass it on to the new beekeepers who don't know anything. A lot of your chapters are in dire need of people that teach. When you go to your local chapter, volunteer to be a mentor. You learned a lot in your first year or two of beekeeping. Share that knowledge with your fellow beekeepers. So that's the main differences between your third and fourth years versus what I already covered in my beekeeping skills for second year beekeepers. So again, if you haven't seen that video, I encourage you to go back and watch it. It's a lengthy video, but it has a lot of useful information to help you get through the Master Beekeeping program at the journeyman or higher level. It's mostly geared for the journeyman and then starting the subspecialties for the master level. But it's also a good video for people who aren't interested in the Master Beekeeping program that just wanted to be pointed in the direction of where to go for your second year. Again, this video is more of a continuation of that. So in your third and fourth year, again, you're going to continue developing some kind of interest, whether it be products of the hive, using extracting and either making things with it or selling honey or wax or propolis or any of those things, or maybe even you're into making your own equipment and selling your equipment, or perhaps you have an interest into making colony increases and maybe selling a nucleus colony. Again, those are your second and beyond years are your fun years. That's where your first year is really kind of confusing. There's a lot to learn. Your second year, things slow down a lot for you because you start to understand what you were doing when your mentor was trying to tell you to do certain things during the first year. Your second year, you kind of go, that's what he meant by that, or she meant by that. Second year, again, you're kind of expanding your horizons a little bit. You're learning how to do splits or how to strengthen a weak colony, maybe make candy boards and things like this. And you're starting to go down those specialties, maybe again, making candles or making your own foundation in your second year, or maybe going into your third year. And again, your third year is mostly geared toward getting ready for your master's exam. In North Carolina, where I am, the minimum requirements for become a master beekeeper is a minimum of 4 years beekeeping experience. When I did it, it was only 3 years. They've since changed the rules, and it's now 4 years. So during your third year, you want to start studying. You want to take that master's exam as fast as you're eligible after you've taken your journeyman, so all that information is still fresh on your mind. So again, I'll just briefly talk on some of the books that they talk about for the journeyman to hire. Again, the Hive and Honeybee. Again, I highly encourage you to read it again for the master. I did it for my master's, and again, the lowest score I ever got was, I think, 92% on my first exam, and I got 94% on every exam after that. But again, I studied for about 6 months for each of the exams, and I took them seriously. So again, Hive and the Honeybee, Beekeeper's Handbook, Honeybee Biology and Beekeeping by Dewey Karen. Again, these are all books that the test questions are from. I didn't talk about it during my first couple videos, but it's listed on the Master Beekeeping recommended reading list now. The Buzz About Bees by Jürgen Taltz. Again, good book. It has a wide variety of topics, everything from honeybee dances to pollination to all things bees. So it's actually a really good book to actually study. The other book that you want to learn, it was on the reading list whenever I went through the Master Beekeeping program. I've noticed it's since fallen off, but it's still an excellent book if you can find it. It's called Insect Pollination of Cultivated Crop Plants by S.E. McGregor. It's put out by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. You can actually probably find this as a PDF version. I just went on Amazon or Dayton. I forget which. I think I got this off of Dayton, but again, you can probably find it on Amazon as well. Again, it's a really good book on pollination. You're going to be surprised on the journeyman and the master exam that there are a lot of questions on pollination. So you really need to know the parts of a plant and know all the various terminologies as well as the various plants, whether they're self-pollinated or cross-pollinated or whatever each plant is. So you got to have a pretty good feel for all that. Again, this is an excellent book for that. Or monoecious or dioecious, I know I butchered the word. You need to know what those terms are. And another book that again was on the Master Beekeeping list and it kind of fell off. Again, it's, if you can find it, is What Do You Know by Clarence Collison. It's kind of one of these trivia pursuit type books. There's questions in the front and then the answers in the back part of the book. When I was studying for my journeyman and higher level exams, I purchased 2 of these. I filled out the answers on one using the study guide, and then I used one without just the answers filled in. So I periodically go back and check on my learning without the answers. So again, it's a nice little book. I think it was about 35 bucks when I bought it. Excellent book. And again, it's a good way to test your knowledge. Excellent book if you can find it. Again, get it from Amazon or Dayton is where I remember I got it. So again, thanks for watching this video. It's basically all I have to say is basically it's a continuation of the second year, except for now you're getting ready for the master exam. So as soon as you hit 4 years beekeeping experience, you go take your master exam. And again, give back to your beekeeping chapters and volunteer to become a mentor and pass along those skills that you've learned in your first couple of years to the new beekeepers that are coming in. So thank you for watching my video and have a great day.